What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, my great people? How are y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? Blessed, I hope. Look, I'm just going to get straight into it with this quick little update. Um, the Jasmine Island situation. Okay, so we all know what allegedly happened. We saw the videos. Me personally, I did see a couple videos. I did not see as many videos as some of you guys have saw. Um, I've heard her sister and her brother speak out. I've heard Dominique Williams speak out, the alleged abuser. And I came across some more videos this morning. Um, it kind of was the same videos that was already out there, but it was much clearer, you know. And one of them I didn't see at all. So I know that I said, I'm not going to say if it's true or if it's false because I don't know what happened. And from the video that I saw, it really didn't look like anything, you know. But who am I to say that it didn't happen or that it did happen? That's not my place to call that. But after seeing another video where he carried her body off of the dance floor, listening, going back and replaying what he said when he spoke out and looking at that video, and of course the videos of her on the floor, body leaned over, yelling in the phone for help and things like that. Some things I did miss, and people gonna see what they want to see. If you've made it up in your mind already that she's lying, she's this, that, and the third, hey, I'm not trying to convince anybody. I'm just coming back with an update. And I'm also coming back to, say what else I saw. Now, he said that he was trying to help her. And when she was screaming and asking for help, she was being extra because no one was doing anything to her. Now, the videos that I saw this morning, and it just dropped into my lap. I didn't go looking for, because I was actually coming to speak on a whole other topic, which I'm going to get to. But with me seeing that and two videos that were in my autoplay came up, I had to speak on it. So the video of her on the floor, which everybody saw, I didn't see him doing anything to her when I first saw it. And I still didn't see him doing anything to her. But it's possible that something did happen. It's possible that he did do something to her. Because if you're trying to help her, you wouldn't have been standing behind her, with this motion. You have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to a person's body language. You have to pay attention to every single last little detail when you're dealing with a situation like this. So when the song came on, and they were, it's like as if he was dancing. So if you're trying to help her, you're not going to be sitting here dancing to the rhythm. So were you humping her, or were you really trying to help her? When she was leaned back on him, not when she was bent forward, but when her body was leaned back on him, it was as if he was kissing on her neck, and you could see him as if he's saying something to her, and that doesn't look like someone trying to help a person in distress. So that's a big ass question mark. Secondly, you said you were trying to help her off of the dance floor and help her get to a seat where she can be okay or she was safe. And you said that she was trying to be extra and get away from you so she can go finish partying. Well, the video that I saw with you taking her off of the dance floor, she was still out of it. She had no energy. Her body was limp. She was fucked up. Okay? She didn't have any energy to fight back, try to go do this and do that. So that makes me feel like the twerk video that was going around was actually before she had gotten to that level. Because at that point, she didn't even have enough energy. So if you was trying to help her go sit down and you said that she was trying to get away from you and do the most to go finish partying and enter a twerk contest and things like that, that part of the video of you carrying her away from the dance floor did not give off that, you know. It didn't give off that. It gave off something else was happening. What happened after that, we don't know. What happened on that dance floor, and then for the girl that was recording to say he fucked her to sleep, I clearly heard her say that. She was laughing and she said, oh, he fucked her to sleep. So they had to know what the fuck was going on. Second of, let me say this, bitch, I don't know if those were her friends. I don't know if those were her associates, if they were there with her at the club. But whomever she was there with, I don't give a damn. Y'all don't have to be the best of friends. I have been to the club with people who have invited other people that I had never met before a day in my life. But because you are here with us, if I were to see something happening to you, or if I were to see you in some type of harm or distress or danger, I'm going to alert somebody and I'm going to try to help you. I don't have to fucking know you. I don't have to be like, well, she came here with my friend, but that's not my friend. So, you know, and it just allows something to happen to you. Because I wouldn't want anybody to do that to me. If you see me fucked up and somebody's taking advantage of me or trying to hurt me or harm me or anything, do something. Help me. Don't just allow that shit to fucking happen and you recording and laughing at it like it's motherfucking funny. Because it's not. Now, what makes me feel like something did happen? This girl, Jasmine Island, tried to commit suicide recently. This is, you know, the cyberbullying. You know, I'm not a cyberbullying person. I never went to the girl's page to bash her or leave a comment or ask her any questions. I went to her page to see what she spoke out about since, you know, it was going around that she had spoke out about it on her page. I really didn't even listen to the full live video. I just listened to the first few minutes of it and I immediately got off her page. But regardless if you feel like a person is lying, if you feel like they're doing it for clout or attention or whatever the case may be, it is not okay to go to someone's page in a situation like this and bully them and talk about them and drag them. Because you don't know what a person is going through at the moment. You were not there, just like I wasn't there. You don't have the actual facts of what happened. The only thing you know is what you see and what you are hearing. As myself. Now, based on what you've seen and what you've heard, you've based an opinion. It's either you don't know, so you can't say if she's lying or if she's not. Shit just not adding up because you're hearing bits and pieces and you don't know, you know, what's true and what's not. Or you can side with her and say, I believe her, or you can side against her and say, she's lying. Whatever your opinion about it is your opinion. That's fine. But don't go to the fucking girl page doing the fucking most and dragging and tearing her the fuck down, because that shit is not right. Because if it was you, you wouldn't want anybody to come doing that to you. And she can't take her page down because it's being investigated. So she can't deactivate her page. So she's seeing all of this. And if something did happen to that young lady, that type of backlash from people constantly, non-stop, back to back, it's already weight on your shoulders if something did happen to you, and that's just adding on to it. So now you don't even want to deal with life. You don't even want to, you know, you go out in the public, you go into the stores, people looking at you sideways, side-eyeing you, shushing, whispering under their breath. Some people are bold enough to approach you and say things, you know, not in a compassionate way. You know, people are fucking mean. People are fucking cruel. You know, you can't do that. If you have an opinion, if you have a comment, keep that shit to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. Don't go fucking approaching the damn girl. Don't go to her page. That's called cyberbullying. You're doing that shit in her face, and then you're doing it on her page. And the shit that you do on social media, that's really cyberbullying. Because I'm pretty sure ain't now one of you motherfuckers is bold enough to actually get in that girl face and say some of that shit that y'all was saying. Keyboard thugs. Y'all motherfuckers talk behind a computer screen and the phone all day. But you'll be quiet if you was in her face. Now, like I said, yeah, she was going out into the public, going to the stores. I mean, she got to continue to live her fucking life. She can't sit inside the goddamn house with the windows closed and shit in the dark all goddamn day and not motherfucking do shit for herself and her kids. She still got to live and survive. So she has to go out in the public eye, you know, and things like that. And people, you know, side-eyeing her and shushing and this, that, and the third. Like, that's not fucking cool. And sometimes things like that will drive a person to a point of no return. You know, and she was unsuccessful with her suicide attempt, thank God. But that is something serious, and that is not anything to play with. And when a person gets to a point that they don't want to live anymore, they don't want to be here, they just want it all to end, and they just want to die. It's for no reason. It's not for no reason, you know. And a lot of people may say, well, she only did that because she only tried to commit suicide because she's heartbroken over her husband. Well, from my understanding, she already stated that she was heartbroken over the separation between her and her husband. You know, I don't know if the divorce is finalized. I don't know if they're just separated. But from my understanding, he's been moved on. He's in another relationship with another woman. And that has been for a while now. So I'm pretty sure she ain't trying to take herself out because of that, because he's been moved on and she knows that. And he was actually at the hospital with her by her side when, you know, she tried to commit the suicide and things like that. So of course, people probably may look at this video, oh, she was just trying to take herself out. That was over her husband. She's still heartbroken. She ain't got over that nigga. This is and the third. If that's what you feel, then that's fine. I don't know. Who am I to say that wasn't the reason? But you can only imagine, you know, what she's going through if that did happen to her. And like I said, from the videos that I just recently came across, between what I saw and between the guy's story, it does not add up. It does not go hand in hand with each other, you know. So, and another thing, a friend of Jasmine's spoke out, and she said, you know, the brother James Island, yeah, they have the same last name, but they didn't grow up together. And the alleged sister, she doesn't really know Jasmine either. You know, all they know is they're sisters. They may have seen each other, you know, here and there. But the girl, you know, she was like, you know, Jasmine has one sister that I know of that, you know, actually grew up where we went to high school together. You know, we're all from the same area. I know Jasmine's mom. I know Jasmine's sister. I believe her name is Ashley. I don't know that other girl, and I don't know James. They didn't grow up together. Yes, they have the same last name, but they were never around. So that's just like me. I didn't grow up with my sister and brother. I was in a completely different household. So all of the friends that known me, you know, and still knows me, like the friends that I have from middle school and high school, who I am still friends with till this day, they know I have a sister. They know I have a brother, but have they ever seen me around them? They probably never even seen my sister and brother in person. If they did, maybe it was once or twice. I don't know. I can't even recall. But, you know, so that's just like me. You know me. You know I'm your sister. You know how many children I have. You know, you may know what you hear, but do you ever pick up the phone and actually call me? Do we talk? Do we hang out? Do we go places together? Do we go out to eat? Do we, we don't do shit. We don't do nothing. I don't know what's going on with you. If no one tells me what is going on with my sister and my brother, I won't know. And so it's vice versa. So I understand that situation. I understand where she's coming from with that. Yes, they may be your sister and your brother, but they don't really know shit. They didn't grow up with you. They weren't around. I've been knowing you for years, and I've never even saw these people. And so y'all speaking out about, I guess y'all, they feel comfortable enough to speak out about it because it is their sister. But do you really know the facts? You don't really know the facts either. And the shit that her sister was saying, like, that had a question mark. You saying that she wanted to live like the rich people. You saying that she was dancing with this dude and that dude. She may have been dancing with multiple dudes in the club, but the way you're putting it is like, okay, this bitch is lying. She was dancing with all these dudes, but ain't nobody talking about that. And where the fuck was your 5 kids? You live way in Atlanta. I'm guessing Jasmine is from St. Louis. Her sister's like, you live way in Atlanta. You got 5 kids. Who was watching your kids? And her brother was like, yeah, she would make up an allegation like this because she's made up an allegation against her husband and boyfriends and stuff, saying that they've hit her before and they've never even touched her before and stuff like that. So, I mean, it just seems like everybody tries to get clout off of everything. Now, I don't know what her relationship is like with her brother and her other sister. I'm just going off of a lifelong friend. If I was in that situation, that would be, one of my friends that have been knowing me since we were teenagers up until adults. And they would be like, well, I don't, her sister and brother are speaking out, but I've been knowing this woman for years and I've never seen her sister and brother before. I don't really know much about them. And the only thing I know about them is what she tells me about them. I'm pretty sure when you have a lifelong friend, your friend would know if you hung out with your sister, if you hang out with your brother, I'm with my sister, or oh, I'm with my brother. No. So, I don't know. Like, that situation is just kind of crazy. But just understand that when someone tries to take their own life, something has happened. It's never going to be you're just going to wake up like everything's going good in your life, everything's fine, and then you wake up one day and you just want to end it all. No, it's something that drove you to that point. And so all of you out there who are making videos, bashing her, who are going to her page, bullying her and tearing her down and saying mean things, that shit's not cool. Because guess what? Whether you know it or not, and you probably don't know it, but I'm about to tell you. Whether you know it or not, just because she's a stranger, just because it's Instagram, just because it's Facebook, just because it's YouTube, whatever, and you don't know her personally, you didn't do that, don't mean shit from what I'm about to say. If that girl would have been successful in taking her life, and the cyberbullying, the side eyeing, the shooing, you approaching her saying things when she's out in the public, if she would have been successful in her suicide attempt due to those things, that blood would have been on your hands. Don't think that it would not have been. It would have been. That blood would have been on your hands. You know why? Because you played a part in it. If you went on her page and left a comment, if you were saying mean things under her live videos in the comments, if you drug her name, this, that, and the third. Now, I still stand by what I said in my last video. I know the whole club, and I have to know that she ain't have on no panties. You want to get your ass up there, that's ratchet behavior. That is not self-respect. I don't give a damn how many alcoholic drinks you have consumed. Oh, that is not ladylike behavior to get your ass up there in front of a whole club, raise your dress up, and twerk and show your entire ass and vagina to the club. No, ma'am. But that does not give a man a right to target you and rape you or sexually abuse you. I'm still standing by that, baby. If you want to let your coochie breathe, you don't want to wear no panties, that is fine. Just make sure your hygiene is in check before you do that. But if you decide to do that, wherever you go, that is fine. There are plenty of women out here that don't wear panties. Sometimes they won't let their coochie breathe. That is okay. But nobody has to know that you don't have any on unless you want them to know. So if she would have never lifted up that dress and got on that stage twerking and showing her entire ass and coochie, nobody would have known what was underneath her dress. Nobody but her. So I'ma still stand by that. I'm not ever gonna take back what I say unless I was wrong. That was my opinion. And now I'm still gonna stand on my opinion. But everything else, I never said that it was true. I never said that it wasn't true. I said I don't know. I'm still saying I don't know. But it's kind of putting a question mark in my head. And then with her trying to take her life, it makes me feel like something did happen. Something did happen. And, we don't know if it was consensual or not. But indeed, something did happen. And if she would have killed herself, the blood would have been on your hands. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Stop cyberbullying. You got a fucking opinion, that's cool. But when you voicing your opinion about a situation, you don't have to tear a person down in the midst of that. Moving along. Tommy Sotomayor. This nigga was brought to my attention a few days ago. I didn't bother to go look up his fucking videos or none of that bullshit because I didn't give a fuck to go do so. I ran across a video on Facebook of Tommy Sotomayor. I guess I'm saying his name right. If I'm not, oh well. And he was speaking on the Jasmine Elin situation and her husband. Now, I didn't watch the full video. I got enough out of it from what I needed to get. And no, he was not, from what I seen and the point that I stopped at, he wasn't tearing her down or anything. Now the rest of the video, I don't fucking know what was said. But from the point that I stopped at, he wasn't saying anything bad. He was just putting out, what he'd heard or what he saw or whatnot. So I shared that video with the person who actually had told me about Tommy Sotomayor. And he was like, oh, this is the person right here I was telling you about. That's Tommy Sotomayor who, be XYZ. So I was like, oh, okay. So last night, that person sent me a video of the guy, Tommy Sotomayor. I'm just going to say Tommy because I'm tired of saying his fucking last name. And he was going in on Latrice Allen. I used to follow Latrice Allen on Instagram. I still follow her on Instagram, but I used to follow her on Facebook as well. I don't know what happened. But, she's a comedian. She's a social media comedian. She's okay or whatever, But he was dragging her. Like, she had did this one skit of her on the phone. I don't know if it was a skit or not. I'm just going to call it a skit. She did this one skit where she was on the phone. Her son, and mind you, he had to point out that her child was gay. Okay. Anyway, she was on the phone. She was talking to somebody and she said she had to go take a bath and she had to go shit. And so when she got off the phone, her little girl went and smelled the spot where she was sitting and she said, mama ass stink. That's why she got to go take a bath. And so he was trying to make it seem like that shit was real. And it wasn't a skit. He's like, why is she going to try to make it a skit? And so when she, I don't know where he found that information at because I never saw it. Like I said, I follow her on Instagram. I used to follow her on Facebook and I never even saw that. But I guess it's her, about her. You know how they have the about me or a bio or tell us about yourself, whatever. So I don't know what platform he pulled that from, but it was her describing, where her character come from, why they call her Crazy Trees, how she's been how she was neglected and never showed love by her mom. She used to do things for attention and for love from her mom. So she used to get into fights, she used to do bad things and get into lots of trouble, how she'd been molested and things like that. And, she was also stating how, she'd been, growing up, she'd been homeless. She had been institutionalized, I guess in a mental facility, not sure. I guess that's what she was stating. And how, she had run-ins with the laws and how she'd been harassed by police. And at that point, he was like, black bitches is ignorant. And then at one point in the video, he said that Treese was doing stupid shit for attention. And then he used the Kardashians as an example of, how people talk about them, but they're not doing stupid shit for attention. She, on the other hand, is doing stupid shit for attention. And I'm just sitting here like, he fucking, bitch, you, bitch, let me tell you something. Stop tearing down motherfucking black women, okay? Because in that particular video, you put the white woman on a higher horse and your fucking sister was down here beneath motherfucking sea level, bitch. Don't motherfucking do that shit. Did we not forget why the Kardashians are famous? Granted, yeah, Rob Kardashian was a fucking successful attorney. But, nigga, that was back in the motherfucking 90s when OJ ass had them fucking did what he did to the white girl. I ain't gonna speak on that shit, bitch. Yeah, that was your attorney, nigga. Rob Kardashian been deceased for years. We ain't know nothing about no motherfucking Chris and motherfucking, what the fuck, Courtney, Kim, Khloe, bitch. We ain't know y'all. So let's not forget that the Kardashians are who they are because one in particular Kardashian fucked her way to fame. Y'all forgot about that sex tape? Tommy, did you forget about that? Oh, I guess that wasn't stupid though, huh? Yeah, they got sex tapes of all races of fucking females, okay? But let's not forget that this bitch was, what, Paris Hilton's motherfucking assistant? Paris Hilton's motherfucking flunky? That's what we motherfucking call him. You know? That's all she was. She wasn't shit. Paris ain't put that bitch on. She fucked her way to fame. That sex tape put her on. And put her whole family on. But if I was to go make a motherfucking sex tape with a famous nigga, oh, I'd be bashed like a motherfucker. I'd be all kind of bitches, hoes, thats, sluts, you this, you that. But you want to say something about this black woman who's trying. If she feels like she's funny, then damn it, that's what it is. Bitch, if we don't think she motherfucking funny, that's cool. But if she calls herself a motherfucking comedian, she feel like she got that fucking talent and she feel like she can make it, doing that, and she trying, let her do what she do. Let her do what the fuck she do. Who gives a damn about her son being gay? You pointed that out because of what? So he says that the reason why he speaks the way he speaks about black women is from the experience he has had with black women. Okay. Well, that's just like the experience that we have with black men. But when we say niggas ain't shit, y'all got a fucking problem. Oh, all men ain't the same. It's just the ones that you choose. It's just the ones that you run into. It's just this. Okay, well, all black women are not the same. Black bitches are ignorant. I am not ignorant. I can get ignorant. I can get big old ignorant. But I'm not ignorant. I can speak well when I choose to speak well. I carry myself in a very decent and ladylike manner. Some of the things I do, you wouldn't even know that I do. Which I don't do anything. But, you wouldn't know that I did it if I didn't tell you. So, don't come saying you speak the way you speak on. So, you tear down black women based on the experiences. You call them bitches and hoes. You degrade them like they are shit water. Sewer motherfucking water because of the past experiences you have had with black women. So I'm not even going to get into the other side of that with the other race of women because I feel like that's who you date. And if that's who you date, cool. That's your preference. But bitch, don't tear us down in the midst of that. Because every black woman is not the same. Maybe it was just the ones that you were choosing. Maybe it was just the ones that you were attracting, you know? Did you not forget that you said you were a hoe fucking everything out here, this, that, and the third? And when you was doing all that and being a fucking hoe and a womanizer out here, a bitch stayed with you. But the minute you gave all that up and got it right and started committing and being faithful, bitches left. It's called karma, nigga. Maybe that was your karma. Because you should have been doing right by your queens when the fuck you had the chance to do. You should have been doing that as a man. But then when you decide to do right, this, that, and the third, oh, they don't want your ass no more. You ever thought that maybe now they're fed the fuck up and they applaud you for wanting to be faithful, for wanting to commit now and do right, but it's a little too late? You ever thought about that? Your actions, you got to take responsibility for your own motherfucking actions. So whatever experiences, whatever hurt and pain a black woman has caused you, nigga, you got to step back and look at what the fuck you did. Even if you didn't do it to her, what the fuck did you do? Because karma comes the fuck back and you don't never know how it's going to come and when it's going to come. But please believe it's going to come. You know what I'm saying? So you call yourself a man. Shit, black niggas is just as ignorant as you say black bitches are. And you're even more motherfucking ignorant because you ain't as mature as you think you is. You are not as mature as a woman. Believe that. And yes, there are some ignorant ass black people out here. Yes, there are. Black people, male and female. I see it on a daily. Just on social media. But am I going to bash my black people? Fuck no. We need to come together. I'm not going to tear you down. If I feel like you ignorant, if I feel like you immature, XYZ, I'll probably just delete your ass off my damn page. Because I don't want to see that shit. If we cool enough, you know, and I see you say some ignorant ass shit, I'll probably just shake my head. And I probably won't even speak on it or whatever, you know. If we close cool, then I may, you know, not correct you, but, you know, let you know that they ain't cool. But otherwise, if I see it too much, I'm just gonna get your ass off my page. I'm not gonna tear you down. I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not gonna put you in a category and say black bitches is ignorant, black niggas is stupid, this, that, and the third. No, y'all do ignorant ass shit. Y'all say ignorant ass shit sometimes. But to bash you and tear you down, nah, that ain't cool. So Tommy, let that hurt go, baby. Give it to God. Let God work on you and heal that pain so you can stop tearing down your motherfucking sisters. Because guess what? Your mother, I don't know if you know it or not, but look in the mirror, nigga. You black. Which means you came from a black woman. So if black bitches is ignorant and you talk about black women the way you do, you talking about your own fucking mother. And I don't know your relationship with your mom. I don't care to know. It's not my business. But she still gave birth to you. So if you have a good relationship or you in good spirits and good standings with your mom, you talking about your mom as well. Because she's a black woman. Okay? Shit like that ain't cool with me. And when I see some shit like that as a black woman, I gotta speak on it. So I just had to come real quick and speak what was on my chest. Because if I got something on my chest, I'm gonna get it off. And I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And I don't care who like it and how the fuck you take it. That's that. So I might come back and chit chat with you guys later. Who knows? You know. I don't know. It's still early in the day. So, hey, I might come back with some tea. I might come back just to talk to y'all. I might go live. You just never know with the dog. So, I'll get at you guys later. Y'all be blessed and have a great Sunday.